IKEA is really starting to build momentum with its matter over thread smart devices, and the latest product to get the treatment, VARMBLIXT donut lamp. What makes this version particularly interesting is that it's essentially a smart upgrade of the original lamp, keeping the same design but adding smart features. It looks almost identical, but it costs the same price. But now it adds color changing lighting, a remote control, and support for Matter, which means it works inside AppleHome. On paper, that sounds like an incredible upgrade, and after using it for a period of time, I've discovered some really good things about it, and also a few things you absolutely need to be aware of before buying one. So in this video, I'm going to show you the design, how it works with AppleHome, how the remote behaves, and some quirks in the setup that caught me by surprise. First, let's talk about the design, because if you've seen the original, this is going to look very familiar. It keeps the exact same round donut-shaped design as the original lamp, and honestly that's a good thing because it's one of the most unique lamps IKEA has ever made. It's a circular ring which creates a really nice ambient effect. The main physical difference with the smart version is the finish. The original lamp had a glossy look, but this one has a matte finish, which actually, in my opinion, makes it look more modern and slightly more premium. I also suspect it will attract less dust and fingerprints over time. In terms of brightness, this lamp outputs 180 lumens, which tells you straight away this is not designed to light up a whole room. Inside the box, you get the lamp itself with a 2-meter long cable, a separate plug, and the IKEA remote, which normally retails for about £3. You do need to provide your own batteries for the remote, and you can watch a video of this remote and how it performs in AppleHome coming above now and the description below. Inside the lamp there is a LED coil. The coil runs around the ring, and this is what creates the glowing effect. And because this is a smart version, you can also change the colours and brightness, which makes it far more versatile than the original. This version also supports Matter over Thread. That means it connects using the Thread network, although nothing on the packaging suggests it connects this way. The only thing mentioned is Matter. This is the same for all of IKEA's new Matter devices. IKEA really needs to sort this out, as people already get confused with Matter and Thread, etc. But there is something important to understand about this part. For this lamp to work, you need two things. First, you need a thread-boarded router. Second, you need a Matter controller. If you're using AppleHome, the good news is Apple devices can do both roles. So devices like the HomePod Mini, the HomePod, or the Apple TV 4K can act as a thread-boarded router and a Matter controller. Without one of these devices, the lamp simply will not connect to AppleHome. The lamp does technically have a physical control on the unit itself. You can turn it on and off, but this button does not cycle through any colours or adjust the brightness. But the main way IKEA expects you to control it is either with the included remote or with a Smarthome ecosystem. Now let's talk about the setup process, because this is where things get a bit strange. First thing to know is the remote is not paired out of the box, which is surprising because you would expect everything just to work straight away. The instructions that come in the box are also not particularly clear. It almost feels like IKEA is using a flat pack approach to instructions, which is not the approach they should be taking for smart home gear. The first set shows you how to set up the lamp, which is clear, and this is easy to follow, but it wasn't hard to set up anyway. But then it referenced me to the remote instructions, and that just told me I needed to put batteries in, and with no instructions how to pair the remote. But the detailed instructions do exist online, which I found in 2 minutes with a quick Google search, which have clear instructions on how to pair the lamp. But imagine this situation with someone that does not know much about smart devices. They will assume it does not work or it's faulty. IKEA should have included the written version rather than just pictures. But to pair the remote, all you need to do is put some batteries in, then the process is applies in the quick, and it just requires you to press the pair button 4 times and it works like magic. With the remote, you can turn the lamp on and off. Double tapping the on button, you can cycle through 12 preset colors, but obviously you can't add any more via the remote. Double tapping the lower button will cycle back to a previous color. If you hold down the brightness buttons, it will either smoothly increase or decrease the light level. But as this channel is AppleHome focused, and you'll be pleased to know adding it to AppleHome was fast and smooth. The lamp appeared almost instantly and ready to use. You start by scanning the Matter code, and then you add it to AppleHome by following the setup process. But there's a catch when adding it to AppleHome. When you pair the lamp to AppleHome, the remote actually unpairs from the lamp, which means suddenly the remote stops working. Digging deeper into the instructions I found online, not in the box, the ones I found online, IKEA says this is intentional, but this makes no sense at all. But what you have to do is add the remote into AppleHome as well and then configure it to control the lamp. But it definitely feels like an unnecessary extra step, and hopefully IKEA find a way to address this, as this is unnecessary friction. It's also worth pointing out the remote can be used in AppleHome for other accessories and does not need to be paired with the lamp exclusively. So once everything is set up, how does it actually perform? From my testing, I used the lamp in 2 rooms over the period of time, my dining room and in my office, which are both different size spaces. The first thing I noticed is the colour accuracy is very good for a lamp like this at this price. The colours look natural rather than oversaturated. Brightness is also decent for an ambient light, but with only 140 lumens, you're definitely not going to light a larger space with this. For example, my dining room is 10 meters by 6 meters, and it's nowhere near enough to light that space on its own. But in the office, it works really well. It creates a nice ambient glow that's great for evenings or background lighting when I've been working. Performance-wise, it's also been very responsive. Commands from AppleHome are almost instant, and the remote is just as quick. And again, I'd like to stress that although people have had issues, I've not experienced them, and IKEA have pushed out 2 updates to its hub an app in the last 30 days. I've also used it inside automations and scenes. For example, I've included it in my night scene to have it automatically turn on my ambient lighting. The lamp also works with adaptive lighting. Turning this on will activate cool colours in the morning and then warm colours in an evening. One thing I wanted to mention is the thread behaviour on my network. With the IKEA smart bulbs I've reviewed in the past, they can actually show up as thread routers inside the network because they're powered devices. But interestingly, this lamp has never appeared as one in my setup. That's a bit surprising given that it's a mains powered device, because normally these are capable of extending the thread mesh. With that said, I've also noticed something similar with some of IKEA's other thread bulbs. Some of them show up as routers and some of them don't. My suspicion is it simply may be down to because my thread network is already strong enough, so the system isn't promoting this device to a thread router role. Either way, it hasn't affected performance at all. Response times have been really fast inside AppleHome, and the connection has been completely stable. If you want to learn more about Thread and how to improve your network, there's a video coming above now. So, my review summary. There are quite a few things I really like. The colour accuracy is good, the brightness works well for an ambient light, response times are fast in AppleHome, and using the remote, I get equally good performance. And perhaps the most impressive part is the value. For the same price as the original, you now get colour changing, the remote control included, Matter support, and AppleHome compatibility. This is a pretty solid upgrade, but it's not all great as I've already mentioned. First is the setup experience. The remote not being paired out of the box, this is 2026, and it's a big miss not making sure this was done before leaving the factory. And the instructions being unclear is definitely frustrating and could put early adopters off and return the device. And second, the lamp itself doesn't have a proper button on the unit to change colours and adjust brightness. Third, although IKEA says it works with Matter, you absolutely do need a thread boarded router and a Matter controller. IKEA really need to up their game with this and update marketing and packaging across the entire range. Simply saying it works with Matter is not good enough for early adopters to understand, or even seasoned smart home users, as there's still confusion exists today with what Matter and connection protocols are. You can watch a video all about the differences coming above now and in the description that might help you understand these a little bit more. And finally, there's the issue when pairing it to AppleHome, it disconnects the remote, which means you have to add the remote into AppleHome as well. I'm not sure why IKEA do this, and it makes no sense to me unless there's technical limitations that exist that I'm not aware of. So overall, despite the issues though, I've discovered during setup, this is actually a really interesting product. If you're planning to use it with the remote, it does the job perfectly and you don't need anything else. But if you're going to use it with AppleHome, it also performs perfectly well based on my testing. And more importantly, for the same price as the original, you now get a smart upgrade with Matter support, color changing lighting, and a remote included. There's a lot of extra functionality for no extra cost. So if you like the design of the original, this smart version is probably one you should be looking to buy if you want some smarts in your home. So guys, that's the end of the video, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could give us a like. This helps this channel out more than you know and to reach other people. You can also check out our other videos on the channel, and some of them are in the description below. If you want to become part of this AppleHome community, then hit the subscribe button and the bell button to be updated when new videos land. You can also check us out on our social media channels on X, Facebook, and Instagram, along with our newly launched TikTok account by searching for AppleHome Authority. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you soon.